Trey, how you feeling?
Feeling good.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no lingering effects from that injury a few weeks ago?
No, I'm pretty good. Still taking it day by day, still in the treatment, you know what I'm saying, taking care of myself, but I'm good.
Yeah, what happened?
Just banged up my ankle a little bit, but I'm good.
What was the process like of getting ready for Tennessee and trying to figure out whether you'd be able to go in that game or not?
We're just taking it one day at a time, practicing. I started off at the beginning of the week, just trying to build up to it. And then, by Tennessee game, I was feeling pretty good, and we just taped it up, and then I went.
Yeah, it seemed like you played a pretty full workload of snaps. Did you feel like you were back to 100% at that point?
I felt good, to put it that way.
What's been your impression of your play overall so far this season, what you've brought to the defense?
I think I've done pretty good. I mean, obviously, I feel like I can do better. I got high standards for myself, so not where I want to be, but I've done okay up to this point.
Obviously, the first couple games were highly productive for you with making a few sacks and things like that. Was it tough to then kind of have an injury setback, or what was the emotional part of that like?
I just try to take life day by day. I don't want to get too high or too low. I had a good couple games, a good start to the season, and then I got hurt. But I was trying to stay pretty consistent with my mindset, and you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do the best I can with what I have. So.
Were there ways you could see that your play on the field had improved compared to last year, or things you got better at?
It's just my eyes and my focus. My eyes aren't everywhere. I'm focused on where I'm supposed to be and just doing my job, and it's going to take me to the play. So just that.
How have you felt about the defense overall so far this season?
I think we've done good. Past couple weeks, obviously, haven't been the best. We just got to clean up some things, and then we'll be good. Playing our brand of ball.
Has there been a big difference between those first two games where it was really, really strong for your group and then what we've seen in the last two?
Just like I said, we had some miscues. We just got to clean up some mistakes, some mental mistakes. But we're playing hard, we're playing physical, and that's always good to see. So as long as we just clean up some things, we'll be good.
The lack of turnovers is kind of odd at this point of the season. You guys doing anything special to try and turn that around? Or
we're just emphasizing it heavily in practice, just working at the ball, punching the ball out. I feel like as long as we're flying around as a defense, they'll come. It's been weird not having any so far, but we'll get them.
What's your evaluation of the kind of pressure you guys have generated on opposing quarterbacks? Are you happy with what you've brought to that area?
Yeah, I think it's definitely been an improvement from last year. I think just as a whole with the D line and we had some chances against teams like Tennessee and Texas State just to put up different packages and different blitzes and stuff. So it's been good to see from our defense for sure.
Looking at Temple, what stands out to you about their offense?
Just the fluidity in how they play. They're really precise with what they want to do. Quick passes, all that stuff. They just roll down the field, so we definitely got to slow them down and don't let them get too much momentum built up.
What is it about in conference games the past couple of years? Y'all have done really well, and at least the last 2 years non-conference hadn't been as great.
Right.
What is it about the conference games that seem to get y'all, I guess, more motivated? Or
I think we just know what we have at hand. Non-conference, it's a lot of feeling it out and getting the team to where it needs to be, and preparing ourselves. We always got tough non-conference schedules, so by the time we get into conference, we're ready to go, and that's what's happened these past couple of years.
How do you describe the overall mentality around this team heading through this open week and getting ready for Temple?
I think we're just next game mentality. We know it's a new season really for us going into conference, so we're not worried about what it's been. We're cleaning up the mistakes that we made, but we're focusing on this game in conference.
Coach Trailer has told us he expects kind of a ticked-off team coming into that matchup. Do you see a little bit of a different edge to your group?
We definitely know that we're not where we want to be exactly. We had higher expectations for ourselves for sure, but like I just said, I think we just got to focus on the next game and just living up to the culture and the brand, and we'll take care of business. So.
Is it a new feeling at all? I mean, obviously the last couple of years have been highly, highly successful. It's the first time you guys have been sitting here with a losing record.
It's a little unusual, but like I said, we had a tough non-conference schedule, and we still know who we are, and we're still going to play our brand of football. So.
What's the physicality been like in some of these recent practices? It seems like that's been dialed up a little bit.
Yeah, we definitely had some more padded practices. I think that's been good. We just want to make sure we're still flying around and emphasizing that, and then trying to force takeaways. So, we don't want to come out in the game too slow. We want to make sure that we're fast in practice and then fast in the game.
How do you guys balance as a group wanting to look at areas that need to improve, but also not wanting to get discouraged or be overly negative?
It definitely takes leadership from the team, especially from the players. And just the experience that we've had and the veteran players that we have, just taking that step and making sure that we know where we've been, what we've lacked in, and what we need to improve in. At the same time, making sure that we do it the right way.
Does any pressure come with that feeling of needing to turn it around, or what is that aspect like around the team?
I don't really like the word pressure. I think pressure is a privilege of where we're at. So sure, you can look at it as pressure, but I just think we know that we need to be better, and we're going to do everything we can to be better.
Do you pay attention to kind of what the narrative, let's say, around the team is, like what fans and people are saying about the start?
No, not really. I just know that we got to play our brand of football and we'll be good.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Trey.
Trey.
Appreciate it.
Yep.